question for Marty.
Todd, can you talk about it? It looked like there was a lack of urgency in your offense once you fell behind 24-0.
I mean, they were trying. You know, you got to give Philly credit. They made some good plays. They had a good game plan. You can't turn the ball over 4 times. They beat us at our own game. We turned it over 4 times. They turned it over once.
Todd, what went into the decision not to play Chris Ivory, even though he was active?
Even though he warmed up and said he could play, he missed a lot of practice time during the week. We thought it'd be better just to go with the other 2 guys to make sure going into next week he was full speed.
What happened to Willie?
His knee. Went out with a knee.
No idea.
Not yet, no.
Do you think not having Chris Ivory in the game hurt your running game?
No, I don't think so. I mean, Bilal and Stacey are 2 good running backs. Again, they had a good game plan. They made some plays. They were determined on stopping the run, and they did a good job against us.
What was your impression of Brandon's play there? You know, the attempt at lateral. Did you speak to it at all? Or what was?
He knows he can't make that play. We both know he can't make that play. He can't pitch the ball. He understands that. He knows that we can't have those type of plays during the game. You know, just can't do it.
Did you talk to him personally after that?
Yeah.
Did he seem to understand?
Yeah, he understood. I mean, played too late, but he understood.
How much of a hit, Todd, was it to not have Decker there as well today?
I don't know if it was a hit. The other 2 guys got a chance to play. They did some good things. I look at the film to see how they did overall, blocking, assignment-wise, and did everything they did. But anytime you're missing one of your better players, you're going to take a hit either way. But we have a lot of depth at that position. So, you know, the other 2 guys didn't do a bad job.
What did you think of the way that
Fitzpatrick?
I mean, you have 3 interceptions, you can't turn the ball over. You know, that's without saying whether they get tipped or anything like that. We know we can't turn the ball over. You're not going to win a game throwing 3 interceptions.
Todd, this is the first time, obviously, for you here that you guys have lost. What's the message that you deliver to the team?
It's a long season, you know. It's a long season. They play better than us, you know. Give Chip and the Eagles credit. They came in here to play. We played hard. We just didn't play smart at times. We didn't make enough plays, but it's a long season. The same way we won 2 games and not get too high. We're not going to lose 1 game and not get too low. We're going to correct the mistakes. We're going to figure it out this week, and we're going to move on.
Why were you so sluggish, you think, offensively, Todd, in the first half?
I don't know if we were sluggish. We just didn't make any plays, and they made plays. So they made plays, and we didn't. You know, we didn't make too many in the second half either.
With Ryan, I think he had 3 or at least 3 batted down at the line of scrimmage. He had a little bit of that in the preseason as well. Is that a concern, or do you see something mechanically that might not be right?
No, he's fine. You can't get pushed back into him either. You know, when you push linemen that far back into the quarterback, you're going to have some batted down balls. At the same time, he's got to find windows to throw through as well. So it's a combination of both.
After recovering the fumble in the fourth quarter, how big was that not to capitalize and get that interception, you know, for Fitzpatrick to throw that interception just 3 plays later?
No, I mean, it was big. It was kind of a momentum change. We thought we had a shot then, but then to turn it right back over, you know, it just kind of dashes hope a little bit. But we had our chances, and we didn't take advantage of them.
It looked like Revis wasn't in there on the final drive on defense. Was there any?
He tweaked his hamstring again, so he didn't finish as well.
What was your impression?
I don't know yet. I got to go back inside.
Coach, what was your impression on the punt return by Sproles? What do you think happened there?
He's a heck of a player. We missed a lot of tackles, and we knew going in they scored 7 touchdowns last year that couldn't happen, and it happened. You know, you got to give him credit. He broke a lot of tackles and made that run.
With Revis tied his hamstring, not his groin?
From what they told me, hamstring.
Okay.
What were some of they rushed for over 100. What were some of the issues you saw in the run defense?
In the first half especially, they creased us a few times. Guys misfit, and we misfit some things we shouldn't have misfit that we corrected in the second half, but it was too late by then.
What about throwing the ball over 50 times? It's probably not the formula that you want, right?
No, it's not. You know, when they crowd in the run game, you want to throw the ball some. When you're behind, you have to throw it more, so that played into it as well. We weren't going to come back from a 24-0 deficit just running the football, so, you know, there are going to be times where it swings both ways.
Are you missing a physical element when Chris is not in that game?
Nah, his running style is a little different than Bilal's, but Stacey's a physical element as well as Bilal. You're just used to that kind of guy in there, but we got to create holes for him as well.
Todd, how do you approach this week going over to London? Will the routine stay the same or look into that? Or what is the situation right now?
I mean, Wednesday and Thursday stay the same. Obviously, with the travel and the time change and everything, that'll have a lot of effect one way or the other from a sleep pattern standpoint and time change. But we're going to try to stay as normal as possible.
Is there any one thing, Todd, that frustrated you the most about the team's performance there?
We turned the ball over and we didn't take advantage of plays. There's a bunch of things that we didn't get our run fits right in the first half. We just didn't make enough plays. You know, giving up a special teams touchdown.
Todd, what's the issue with your linebackers covering the wheel route today?
He got beat. That was the issue. He got beat. He knew it was coming. He got beat.
But then there was another play where Sproles dropped the ball in a wheel route that could have gone for a long game.
He got beat on the first play for a touchdown. The second one was incomplete. There's no issue there. Sproles is a good player. They get paid money. We got to play it better.
It's just noticing that Gino was active today. Is he even physically better and better? And is there scenarios where he can move up the depth chart in the future?
Ryan's our starter.
Was Gino your number 2 today?
Yes.
Everybody good? All right, thank you, Coach.
Thanks.